for Subcat Marketing. In this report, I'm going to be investigating how Generation Y consumers feel about banking and what are some values they have in regards to money. Mike, Lauren, Kate, and Kevin have all volunteered to be interviewed in this report to answer a few questions I had. I'm going to be asking them what it means to them to be Generation Y and what are some words that come to mind when they're thinking about our age group. I'm also going to be asking what some of their future goals are and how they expect to get there, whether it's motivation, hard work, going to school, money, etc. Also, I'm going to be asking them if they have a debit card, credit card, savings account, all of those or neither, and why. In addition, we're going to see how they feel about banking and what are some words that come to mind when they think about banking. In addition, we're going to see if they truly trust banks and why or why not. This may be because of a great experience at the bank, bad one, something on the news, a story that a friend has told them, and really see how they feel. And we're also going to be finding out some values that they have in regards to money. In addition, I've sent out a survey to over 40 Generation Y consumers to ask them these same questions to get an in-depth and comprehensive review on how they really feel about banking and money today.
I actually think it's kind of a lot of responsibility on one generation. I think we're kind of responsible for the effective and efficient evolution of new technology, healthcare.
Individuals my age think that they should be given a lot. Instead, they should earn it. But I think people my age try to take the easy way out.
We are radically changing. We're very good with technology, communications, media. Everything's digital. Everything's a lot faster. And we consider everything that our parents did to be old-fashioned.
The me generation, it's all about me.
Just to be successful and love what I do, and to get there by hard work.
I own a clothing store. Maybe have it branch off and be a chain. I plan on getting there by working hard and hopefully making enough money to be able to start and maybe get a loan.
Buy a house, save money.
To stay healthy and active and have a family. And I would like to own my own company someday, so I'm constantly working towards that, keeping up with the trends and just working hard.
Trips and services. Products I usually just purchase right on the spot without thinking about it.
I always like to go on 3 or 4 vacations a year. I do like to go on some Caribbean vacations.
Probably anything upwards of $500.
I plan ahead to purchase things like cars. I plan eventually to purchase a house. When it comes to clothes, technologies, cameras, phones, everything is pretty much thrown out in front of me.
I actually have a debit and a credit card, but no savings account. Not really sure why. That's just what I got set up with in college and I continue to have.
I do have a debit card. I don't believe in a credit card. I think the interest rates are too high. I actually have 2 savings accounts.
Debit card, a credit card, a savings account.
I do have a debit card. I don't have a credit card. I use a debit card through my credit union, so and no other credit card or lines of credit.
I'm not huge on banking just because I had bad experiences with a banking company before. Overdraft fees and things like that nature. My identity did get stolen, so I have a few issues with banking.
I do like to try to save my money, however I have a lot of school loans to pay back, so I try to save as much as I can, but I also leave enough so I can have some fun.
I think there's better ways to save your money than putting your money in a savings account. I do invest in stocks, and I think you get 1% when you put your money in a bank, but stocks are risky, but I think there's a much higher return.
I feel like banking in general, I have a good feeling about it. I feel like it's a safe place to put your money, and I use a credit union and I go there a lot, probably like once every 2 weeks. So I do feel like it's a nice place to go and see the same people all the time, and it does make me feel good about what I'm doing with my money.
Many banks have gone under. A lot of the big banks got bailed out by the government, and I think they over-leveraged themselves, and right now I think they have recovered, but a lot of the banks are getting huge bonuses, and there's some debate on whether they should, whether a lot of the top executives should be getting as much money as they should.
I think they're ethical, but I necessarily don't like other people holding my money.
I trust banks to a point, but sometimes when I go look at my statements and I see hidden fees that were never explained to me, I get a little angry, so I'm definitely 50-50 on that.
I just think it's safe to be financially savvy. You don't have to save too much, you don't have to spend too much, just as long as it's going to the right places.
I do value my money, however, I feel like I work hard enough to be able to spend a little bit, and it's tough now having loans to pay.
I don't try to, buy coffees every day, and I do try to bring my lunch to work, and that's just because I work hard for my money, and I think there's better ways to spend your money.
In regards to money, I think it's really important to save, and it's not easy. It's never been easy, for me at least. Things are constantly being thrown in front of you that you want to buy and that you feel like you need. So when it comes to saving and spending, it is hard to get a balance.